Hey guys, it's Steve-O, and thank you for making it to this video. And in this video, I want to discuss 5 critical factors to a network marketing opportunity. When I got started with network marketing, it was quite frustrating to say the least. Not because I didn't think success in network marketing was achievable for me. However, I just couldn't see how it was achievable for the average person. Soon after getting started in network marketing, I realized it wasn't enough that I create prosperity for me alone. I also needed to create success for those who joined my crusade. Without that critical element, I couldn't see myself moving forward in the business. So what I did instead is I took a deep dive into finding the common factors that are essential for anyone to find some form of success. I made it my mission to find the common factors that are key to winning at network marketing. Now, before we move forward, I want to reveal something up front, that I am not some network marketing guru by any means. I'm just a regular guy trying to provide for his family. Maybe you're like me and you just want someone to give you the truth about what you are getting into. With that said, I do believe there is a long-term benefit to partnering with the right company. You see, I've spent the past 5 years peeling back the curtain on a number of network marketing opportunities to discover what really works. It was very important for me to identify what was duplicatable and what wasn't. I found that there were just a handful of companies out there that were doing it right, and that 95% of the individuals who got started in network marketing had little or no success. Now let's hit the pause button for a second and shift gears. Think about it from a business perspective. What kind of business out there relies heavily on friends and family to grow their business? And the answer is none. Zero. Zilch. With that said, I want to share with you what most network marketing companies have in common and how this affects the cost of getting started. Warning, these critical factors are the things most companies don't want to reveal to you up front. So let's jump right into the first factor. What is the cost in time? How much time will you have to spend prospecting daily? This is a very important question. Most of us have very, very busy lives, and chances are this is going to be a part-time venture. We have a full-time job. Maybe we're taking care of a family full-time. We have to understand what kind of time constraints we're working with. How many years do I need to spend in the business before I can achieve some considerable income? Now let's look at the sponsor that brought us into the business, or maybe his sponsor. Most network marketing professionals spend about 6 to 7 years in the industry before they receive any type of real success. This is a learning process, and I need to know without a doubt that I'm going to be able to achieve some kind of higher goal as I'm moving forward. There is usually an initial fee to get started with most companies. However, you have to understand that this is merely a gateway. And I'll give you one more tip when it comes to this. If you are paying more than $300 to get started with a company, it's way too much. Let's move on to the second factor. Let's talk about cost versus return. What's going to be your ROI? And how soon can I expect to get my return on investment? What are the specific activities that are required to achieve this? What am I going to have to do? How many people do I have to refer? So this is critical because usually the average is 10 to 1. That means I have to physically go out and try to compel someone to look at my offer before I'll end up finding one person to join my opportunity or buy my product on the back end. Let's look at the third factor. What are your marketing costs? This is a question that makes good business sense. Where can I reach my ideal client? When selling your product, you go where your ideal client is congregating at. This is just common marketing know-how. And it's not so common. I call it common, but it's not so common. So we have to ensure that we have a good marketing strategy, that we understand the marketing methods and costs behind them. Because with any business, there is a cost in marketing and there is a cost in advertising. And if I'm not doing both, then I'm not bringing in new business. And it's essential that I have a strategy for accomplishing this. Fourth factor, what are my operating costs? Every business has a systematic process by which it operates. Can you see the duplication happening in the organization that you're joining with? Do they have a systematic approach? Now let's take fast food, for example. When they have a recipe for success, they consistently deliver it to their prospect or their customer every time on time. So you have to understand that there has to be a systematic process by which you are going to operate, by which you are going to emulate. Are these operating costs achievable for your future partners? So not only are you going to consider it for yourself, but you also have to think about how it's going to affect those partners that you're going to bring on somewhere down the road, because you have a responsibility to them. Fifth factor, if your sponsor tells you to make a list of friends and family, run for your life. A good business structure should know how to sell to the masses. Choose your mentor wisely. This will be the professional you will emulate over time, as they are your primary source of education in the business. With that said, why should you be listening to me? Maybe you shouldn't, but I've spent a good part of my career leading successful direct sales teams. And I know this much. If you are going to try your hand at network marketing, you are going to have to sell your ass off. The bottom line is that you will have to sell. You will have to sell a business opportunity. You will have to sell a product. And ultimately, you are selling yourself. So let me just go back over the items we just talked about, because I want to make sure I hit this home for you. First factor, understand the time investment. What are the critical activities that you're going to have to do over and over, and how are you going to fit this into your schedule? Second factor, how fast can I achieve my ROI? When am I going to get my money back? How do I start getting a return for the time that I'm spending? Am I making a profit? Third factor, what is going to be my marketing strategy long term? I might start off slow, but eventually things have to pick up. Revenue has to start increasing. Fourth factor, what kind of system am I duplicating? Does it seem achievable for me and those that are joining my crusade? Fifth factor, how do I find new prospects? There has to be a way for me to market to the masses. I cannot rely solely on friends and family to sustain my business for me. That's not the way business works. Now, if you are still dead set on having a go at network marketing, even after watching this video, I've provided a free checklist and guide to assist you on your journey. Additionally, I will give you my strategy for launching your first offer utilizing the social media strategy that I personally utilize to promote my offers. Simply click the link below and I will shoot it right over to you. Also, if you feel this content was valuable to you, please click the like button below. Thank you for watching. Steve Wolf, over and out.